What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You back in the lab with your man, Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Make some noise for yourself. Hope this broadcast find you in good spirits, good health, and good prosperity, man. Doing something different right here tonight. We're going to do a double header. So I'm going to go through. We're going to do this boxing talk. I'm going to end this live. And then we're going to do another show. We're going to do this hip-hop talk. We're going to ranking and rating every song from Kanye West. So we're going to do it like the tier maker style, how we did with the other one. So if you saw the other episode that we just did. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be an eventful night. I'm going to just try something different. Just trying something different and see how this works, all right? So bear with me. Share the link. Give me 5 minutes. Let's let this room populate. And yeah, man, this is going to be a good one. Like I said, we're going to switch it up. We're going to do half the show boxing. I'm going to end this show. Then I'm going to go live. I already got the other one queued up. And like I said, from there, we're going to get into this. And we're going to go through and have some Kanye. Going to have some fun. We're going to see how much we know about some of these songs. And yeah, it should be an interesting show. So bear with me. Let's let this room populate. I'll be back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah. This is going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. Different show. Different type of show. Sometimes you got to reinvent yourself. You feel me? So bear with me. Let's run this 5-minute intro. I'll be right back. All right, it's your man Nash, Breaking Beats. Let's get it, baby.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I awake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Yo, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet. These niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your area. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures. You and your protocol. You and your policies. None of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas. You and your standards. You and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers. Going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged. Stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, Man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real. But I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the hosts. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You back in the lab with your man, Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Let's get it, baby. Oh, man. I got a survey going on in the chat. I'm going to be here for a good time, man. I ain't going to be here all night neither. I promise. Not on this topic. Because we're going to talk about this fight tomorrow. So, y'all see what the title say? Y'all see the thumbnail? I ain't going to bury the lead. Let's jump right into it. Win, lose, or draw, should Gary Russell move up to 130? You asking me, Mark Nash? I'm going to say yes. Yes. Love Gary Russell Jr. Love him as a fighter. Think Gary Russell Jr. is truly remarkable. But Gary Russell Jr. got to get away from 126. I know some of y'all are probably thinking,
I want to hear that.
Nah, he got to do it. I'm going to tell you why you need to hear it. And I'm going to give you some visual aids. Now, I ain't got all the answers. But seeing Gary Russell Jr. on this scale today at the weigh-in, y'all saw it. Y'all saw the weigh-in, right? It was telling. Look at my man right here. Look at Ben Crump, stunt double right here. Looking at my boy Gary Russell. Look how he looking like. What's going on? Oh, man, it don't look good for Gary Russell, in my opinion, man. Not if he keeps staying at 126. This guy right here has been active. He's been super active compared to Gary Russell Jr. And what I see going on with this right here with Gary, when I pulled up the ratings, let me share my screen so y'all know what I mean when I say these things, yo. Let me share the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I like Gary Russell. But when I looked at now, granted, this is just a Ring magazine, but let me just use them as an example. Look at this, y'all. I'm gonna share my screen so y'all can see what's popping. What up, Sarge? What up, man? Let's talk about it. Undisciplined. Well, he caught he was half a pound under overweight. Then when he came back, he was a full pound. Well, look at this, man. Even during the face-off. Couldn't even look my man in the eyes. He looking down. He looking at his chest, his abs, his waistband. He reading his tattoos. Gary Russell Jr. got to move up and wait for the payday. Like Canelo said, you want the payday. Let me share my screen. Let me show y'all something, man. And I think this is total disrespect to Gary Russell Jr., but he got to blame himself, though. Look at this, y'all. Now, this is where they ranking. This is where they, the rank. Now, granted, this is just the Ring magazine. But look where they got him ranked at. Not, okay, he's the WBC champ. Not one. Okay, not number two. Not three. Not four. Hold up. This guy right here ain't even no champion. This the guy he about to fight. They got him ranked higher than the damn champion. No respect for Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Y'all remember Rodney Dangerfield? I guess no respect. Yeah, Gary Russell Jr. ain't getting no respect out here. Look at this. I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest part. Do y'all see this? Watch this. They got King Tut. King Tut is ranked higher than Gary. Gary beat him. Now how you do that? How you do that, Ring magazine? I mean, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but how is the guy who lost to Gary Russell Jr. ranked higher than Gary Russell Jr.? Now, some people gonna say, well, Mark Nash, Gary ain't fought since 2020. He ain't fought since February 2020, Mark Nash. That's why he's not ranked so high. Okay, but this guy just lost. He fought Gary, he lost, had a get-back fight, as Keith Thurman would say. Y'all know Keith Thurman. Got to get my get back. Let me get my get back. Keith, let me get my get back, Thurman. All right. So old boy got his get back. But guess what? Then he lost to Chris Colbert for the WBA interim title. Why is Gary Russell ranked under him with Ring magazine? Somebody make that make sense. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And this is why Gary Russell Jr. has to move up to get the big payday. He's not going to get it at 126. Now, from what I'm hearing, he's still out here doing interviews talking about he want to fight Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz, bro. Leo Santa Cruz fighting on February the 5th on the Keith Thurman undercard, fighting Carball. Why you still chasing the Leo fight? That's not the biggest payday for him out there. I guess maybe he think it is. Maybe I should put a case on it. We'll put a case on it. We'll put a case on it. But I'm asking you guys in the chat, got a survey in the chat. And I want to know, what do you guys think? Should Gary Russell Jr. move up in weight? Win, lose, or draw? So far, we got 13 votes. 13 votes. And I see 14 votes. 79% y'all agree with your man Mark Nash. Then look, I ain't trying to lead the witness. I want you guys to be free thinkers, think for yourself. I'm gonna open these phone lines up because I want to know what you guys think. Let me put this phone line on the screen because we got to talk about this. I like Gary. Gary's a phenomenal talent. I think he's a good ambassador for the sport of boxing as well. But my brother, you're 34 years old. Well, he's 33, he'll be 34 this summer, all right? You're 34 years old. You out here struggling to make weight. You ain't fought in 2 years. And you still sitting around waiting for Leo Santa Cruz? Because that thing when he ran up on Leo Santa Cruz and Leo Santa Cruz's father was crazy. That was before 2020. When that happened, remember all 2020, he was calling out Tank. I think he even called out Terrence Bud Crawford. Y'all remember that? Calling out Bud Crawford. You 126, bro. So if you can call out Bud Crawford who's a 147 welterweight champion, undefeated champion, knockout artist, arguably pound for pound number 1, 2, or 3, wherever you want to put him at. Bro, you should be able to go up 4 pounds and fight some of these boys in your weight division, in that division. One division higher. Now I get it. People saying, well, it ain't Gary's fault he can't get the fights. If you can't get the fights, you got to move up. You can't be out there keep struggling making weight like this, bro, because he going to fuck around and he going to mess around and get hurt. Excuse my French, but I'm in France. Well, I'm sipping on some French. How about that? Like Gary Russell. I like Gary. But let me open these phone lines up. I'm going to drop the link so we can chop it up and talk about this. I'll probably end this episode in about 30, 40 minutes. Yep, I'm going to end this in about 30, 40 minutes, and we're going to get into some hip-hop talk. I like Gary Russell Jr. But when I look at the landscape, and I'm going to show you who they got ranked over there. And we're going to see what the champions are in that other division. It's big money fights at 130 for Gary right now. Let's look at this, 130. Let's go over here and look at what 130 looking like. Oh, man, 130. Oh, Shakur Stevenson. Bam. That's a big fight. That's a big fight for Gary Russell Jr. And I think Shakur would take that fight. What y'all think? Let's show the screen. Let's show the screen. All right, so this is what the survey's saying right now. Should Gary Russell, oh, man, I typed that all wrong. Should Gary Russell Jr. must move up? Y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. I was moving fast, guys. I'm moving fast. Look at all the fights he can fight right here. He can fight Burchell. That'll be a good fight. Burchell coming off that loss, but that'll be a good fight. Fight Heron, Shakur Stevenson, Chris Colbert. Come on, bro. It's some fights for him at 130. Some good fights, too. But instead, Gary Russell want to stay over here at 126 with these guys. Y'all notice something different right here, too, right? Y'all, yeah. The pigment is a lot lighter on these brothers, too. Yeah. Respectfully. Y'all see it. For the people saying, oh, black fighters be ducking black fighters. I ain't gonna say nobody ducking, but bruh, you need to go over and fight some of these brothers. Fight the homies over here. Let's make a good fight. If you can go up to 147 to fight Bud Crawford, you can go up to 135. Like, look where they got Bud at. They got Bud right here, number 3 pound for pound. As he should be. 1, 2, or 3. But bro, you over here at the featherweights, the guy you about to fight is number 4. They got him ranked at number 4. You ain't even up here being ranked, and you the damn champ. Total disrespect. Now I get it. Some people gonna say, Mark Nash, you already know how the Ring magazine do, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Whatever. Gary Russell got to fight, homie. He got to get in this ring, and we got to see what he got versus top level competition. And you ain't gonna get it at 120. You ain't gonna get it at 126. If you was gonna get it at 126, you would have got it by now. Still chasing Leo Santa Cruz. It's a damn shame. I don't like it, bro. And I don't like seeing him out there struggling to make weight. Look at him on the scale, bro. Look at him. Yeah, you knew you was over. My man, like, look at my boy looking at it right. Look at Ben Crump. Ben Crump looking like, you serious, nigga? Bruh. Look at it. He's like, what you want me to do? I mean, I can't take the weight off on him. Gary Russell must move up in weight to get the bigger challenges, the bigger payday, bigger opportunities. It's not happening for you at 126. And you're aging yourself out. You aging yourself out. You can't keep chasing. You can't keep chasing Leo Santa Cruz. That's not even the biggest fight for him no more. After we don't see Leo Santa Cruz get put to sleep by Tank Davis. Sleep. I like him. I like Gary. But Gary is wasting his career away, bro. And don't blame it on Mayweather, Al, and all of that. None of that. Because if they was that bad, he wouldn't have brought his brother over there. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing these guys waste their careers away chasing the white whale. It's a metaphor. Phone lines are open. 470-705-9507. I dropped the link out there. You want to pull up on the channel, on the panel, chop it up with me. All I ask is respect the panel, respect this show, respect yourself. And we can have a good time talking about boxing. Also, if you want to give me your prediction for tomorrow, you can do that as well. You know we'll be covering that fight. As always, we cover all the major fights and the major events over here, so we will be covering that tomorrow as well. Live commentary. And if you don't have Showtime, holler at me. I'll give you a link so you can watch it with me, all right? That's how I feel about Mr. Gary Russell Jr. About to be 34 this year. Bro, it ain't easy for a grown man to be making 126 pounds. That's not normal. Now, granted, he is 5'5". I mean, he is 5'5". But come on, man. I don't like to see Gary Russell at 126 struggling to make weight. You preparing for this fight, and you already talking about you want to fight Leo Santa Cruz. You better not look past Magsayo. You better not look past Marq the Magnificent. Because Marq is a machine. That's what he should be called. Should be called Marq the Machine. Because this guy is relentless. He's relentless with his pressure. He's relentless with his punches, his aggressiveness. He throws a lot of punches. Mr. Gary Russell Jr. is in for a fight tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. It is no far-gone conclusion that this is a gimme fight for Mr. Gary Russell Jr. It is not. This is not no coronation. This is not no gimme. And his body language is telling. He looked drained. He looked drained on the scale. He looked drained to me. I wish I saw what he looked like after he lost that pound. Because sometimes guys can go to the bathroom and they'll be all right. Then sometimes these guys get up there and it gets crazy. They look really bad. I got Cassidy all the way from the UK. What up, Cass?
What's up, Mark Nash, man? You're right, man. What's good? Good evening over there, man. What's good, man?
Yeah, good evening. Good morning to you across the pond, my brother. It's morning over there, right? About 8:30 in the morning? What time?
No, man. No, it's 10 past 4, isn't it? 10 past 4.
Oh, in the afternoon?
No, in the morning. In the morning.
Oh, it's 4 in the morning. All right, well, good morning to you.
Yeah, man.
Talk to me, man. What you think about this right there? Hold on, D-Ray. Go ahead, Cassidy. You got the floor.
Boy, well, what can I say, boy? It's basically a boxer versus a puncher and boxer versus a puncher, isn't it? That Mark Magsayo, he's got some power. He's got some power there. It's like a Pacquiao 2.0 Pacquiao, man. He's coming up in the weight class. Gary Russell, like it, you're right, Mark. Innit? He needs to get out of there. He needs to get out of that weight class, man. I don't know what he's trying to still do in that weight. I don't know what he's trying to do in that weight class still, but he don't want that smoke at 130, man. You see what Shakur done to Jamel Herring, man. You see what those guys are doing, man. He doesn't want any bits, any part of that 130. Don't want any part of it. And he hasn't. Like I said, his inactivity might destroy him tomorrow. Like it might destroy him. We have not seen. Gary Russell has fought 6 times in 7 years.
Facts. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I hate when people like he's the longest reigning champion. Man, he fought in 2 years.
What the? When I was like, what? Gary Russell has fought 6 times in 7 years. That's why nyambayar, that guy, that his last fight, to me, you're only as good as your last opponent, your last fight. Nyambayar was hitting him with shots that didn't make any sense. Nyambayar was hitting him with punches that Gary Russell in his prime would have. That wasn't landing. Like I said, when Lomachenko beat him, he just went. I don't know what happened. I think that psychologically defeated. That's why I said he didn't go anywhere after that. That psychologically defeated him. He was meant to beat Lomachenko. He thought, who's this Ukrainian guy coming up in there talking about this high-tech guy? No, he came and punched his ass up. He punched his ass up, and that psychologically destroyed Gary Russell, to me anyway. And obviously, like you said, he had a couple passings away in his families and stuff like that. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying to you. Outside of his boxing life, I don't know what else is going on there. But Gary Russell, if he was like, he's at his prime. In Gary Russell, in his prime, he's a top 10 to me anyway. He's a top 10 pound for pound fighter, but he's just been so inactive. And his excuse is nobody wanted to fight him. Everyone doesn't want to sign no contracts. This and that. That's some bullshit. So you move up in weight, then go find the big fish.
Right. Well, look, let me see what my caller talking about. Hold what you got. D-Ray, talk to me, man.
Hold up, shorty. Man, y'all cannot be doing that to Gary Russell Jr., bro.
I did it. What up, though?
I know you did, but that's why I'm here, man.
Did I lie on him?
Homie?
What'd I do? Did I lie on him? The man being at 126, he's still chasing Leo Santa Cruz, who just got knocked out.
Facts.
He just missed weight.
Man, but,
he caught it on the second time, but he missed weight,
ahead,
bro. The big fights are at 130. They ain't even got him ranked in the top 10. They got a guy he beat ranked higher than him.
Yeah, and that is bad, right? Not only somebody who he beat, but then the next opponent he has coming up. So, yes, I understand. But I just want to say this. If he thinks 126 is his best weight, and he a champion, in 6-7 years, bro, one of them champions should have tried to unify with that guy. That's all man. So
I don't hear him
whatever
calling
we
him
gonna
out for
say
the
about Gary,
unification.
say what?
I ain't heard him call him out for the unification. I hear him calling out Tank. I hear him calling out Terrence Crawford.
The big money fights, bro. I understand, and you're right. He can make more money and probably get bigger and better fights at 130, no doubt. But I'm
What
just
about
saying,
Navarrete? What about Navarrete?
What'd you say, UK?
He didn't want no smoke with Navarrete. What about that? I think his name's Navarrete.
Hey,
He didn't call him out. He didn't call him out. What about him? He didn't call him out.
Hey, hold on, homie. I don't do that. They don't want no smoke thing, man. If whoever you talking about stand up there and say Gary Russell Jr. come on down, and he don't, then you can say that. Until you can pull up, hey, pull the receipts, bro, because we gonna fact check the fact checkers, right?
Yes, sir. That's
So
what we do.
you know, we gonna do more than just blow smoke over here, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta have the receipts on what you're talking about when you're talking about these boxers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Gary Russell hasn't fought. Gary Russell's only fought 6 times in 7 years. Canelo Alvarez has fought 4 times in 1 year.
Man, hold up, man. What you talking about, Canelo, man?
That's a bad example,
bro. Shine on this call, bro.
I'm saying he's fought 4 times in 1 year. Gary Russell's only fought 6 times in 7 years.
Canelo is the cash cow, bro. He the cash king.
No, I understand that.
Because hold up, since he is the cash cow and the cash king, he's gonna get the fight when he wants and who he wants and how often he wants. So give me a different example other than Canelo. That's not fair.
So Gary Russell's not a cash cow at 126.
No.
Fair enough.
But he's a champion, bro. What? Hey, hold on, man. What is this, man? What we got to see who the cash cow is in order for somebody that has to legitimately fight the dude. How about wait, hold on, man. Hold on, bro.
You asked the question.
Hey, man. Huh?
You asked the question, but you know, when you Canelo, though, man, these guys will fight you because they know they're going to get their highest payday. I would fight Canelo, bro.
Me too.
Go ahead.
Pause. No, hey, and I'm going to drop off the call, bro, but I just want to say it's about who is the champions, bro. It's not about who got the biggest bank, who the fans, the casual fans have fell in love with, bro. I mean, to me, man, I don't care nothing about no casual fans, bro. I wanted to see Gary Russell going there at his best, fighting against the best. Now, if you make up any excuse or anything to stop that, I'm opposed to that, bro. This man, 34 years old, been a champion.
He's 33, buddy.
He deserves respect. All I'm saying is, beat the champ, bro. Beat him at his weight, and then we can say, oh, he ain't this and that and the third. But I do agree with you. 130 looks like that's going to be the thing that he needs to do next. Everybody subscribe, like, and share because Mark Nash keep breaking these beats. Appreciate you, bro. Peace.
Thanks for calling in, D-Ray. Go ahead, homie. Good call, D-Ray. Good call. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, and people be like, yeah, it comes across wrong. I know my tone, my energy has a different type of vibe. So it sounds like I'm taking a crap on Mr. Gary Russell, and I ain't giving him his respect and his props. No, I respect the man. I give him his props. But, bro, I might be the only one giving him his respect and his props. The guy, and I don't hear him calling out the mother champions. I hear him calling out Leo Santa Cruz. That's who we calling out, Leo Santa Cruz, bro. Go ahead, Cassidy. Leo Santa Cruz ain't who we want to see Gary fighting.
He needs to forget about Leo Santa Cruz, and he needs to think about that monster, Mark Magsayo, that's in front of his face. He's going to get knocked out tomorrow. Stopped tomorrow.
Well, you think he's gonna get knocked out?
Yes, 100%. He's too inactive, man. He looked rusty against Nyambayar. He looked rusty. Nyambayar is not Mark Magsayo. Mark Magsayo more powerful, more quicker on his feet. Gary Russell was getting hit with stuff that didn't make sense. He was missing punches. He couldn't even hit Nyambayar at some points. It didn't make sense.
My man Brandon watching, he said Canelo will give both of y'all brain damage, respectfully. But hey, look, no, you ain't. I'm gonna take a dive.
Yeah, like, as soon as Canelo hits me with one anything, I'm going down. And
man, I'm going down with the 10. Jab.
Yeah, jab. Maybe even a feint.
Yeah, they're gonna be looking at the camera. They be like, hey, He ain't even hit him. Yeah, he hit me. The wind from his punch knocked me down.
Like, I ain't gonna. Did you see that guy that went up against F.A. Jugbar and he just looked at him and walked out of the ring? I'm not gonna do that.
No, we ain't gonna do that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man. Like, I like Gary Russell, but I think Gary Russell needs to go up and wait to get the big payday, man. To get his respect. To get the challenge.
What's this excuse about his? This excuse about his talking about his injured and that? That's already a built-in excuse. He said he's injured.
What is this injury that he's talking about? What is the injury?
That's done. That's what I'm saying. That's done, man. He's finished. That's what I'm saying. He's finished. He knows what's going on. What the hell is that? So once he gets knocked out or things don't go to plan, he's gonna say, "I was injured. I was inactive for too long. I couldn't find any real champions. No one wanted to fight me. That's why I was rusty." He's ready to put in that excuse. The goalpost is ready. It's been built in already. It's been ready to be moved. I'm not accepting it from Guy Russell. I'm not having it. When Mark Magsayo knocks him out tomorrow, that is the excuse that he's going to use.
Well, my man D Nice said he's going to lose at 135. D Nice, I ain't telling him to go up to 135. Go to 130.
No, man. No, he can't.
Try that.
No, you want Guy Russell in that ring with Shakur Stevenson. You want.
I want him in the ring with a challenge, bro. I want him in the ring, and I don't want the challenge to only be a challenge because he's been out the ring for 2 years. I want to see the man get his props. I want to see the man get some respect. Look at this. Look how they got these top 10 guys ranked right here. This is now King Tug is rated number 8. Gary beat him. Then he beat I forgot who he beat, and then right after that, King Tug lost to Chris Colbert. Okay, go like. He the WBC champ. When he go up to 130, can he fight the WBC champ at 130? Let's see who's waiting for him at 130. Oh, man, he got Chris Colbert up there. Jamel Herring, Miguel Burchett, Shakur Stevenson. Come on, man. Roger Gutierrez. Let's go, man. Let's go.
It's all up to Gary, though, man. It's all up to Gary. We'll have to see how he performs tomorrow. Once the performance is set in stone tomorrow, we'll see what happened. I want to see what his powers are. I want to see how his speed. I want to see his jab. I want to see his combinations. I want to see what that inactivity. We have not seen Guy Russell throw a punch in a ring for over 300, 400 days.
My G. All I'm saying, shit, longer than that. Longer than that. He ain't fought in 2 years. He fought in February 2020.
Oh, man.
It's about it. We are in 2022. We almost in February 2022. So yeah, it's over 400 days. My brother, I'm just saying, I like Gary Russell Jr. I know it's gonna come across like I don't rock with the kid. No, the kid is special. He got a special talent. But you ain't gonna get it sitting on the couch. You ain't gonna show the people what you got sitting on the couch, Mr. Russell. You gotta go up and wait. Especially if you're struggling to make this weight. Come on, bro. He's struggling to make 130 right here. How much is this? Look, and like you said, no matter what we see tomorrow, let's say he does have a good hand speed still. How much faster would he be if he was active? Let's say he does have power. How much more of that would we have seen if he was on display more throughout the years? This inactivity, bro, he's 30, bro, he's 33, gonna be 34 this summer. As you get older, man, it's harder to lose that weight. It's hard, man.
So I'm in the same stratosphere as you right now, and this is Gary Russell, man. I hope he defeats this guy tomorrow so we can see him fight. I think that he wants to clear out the division first. That's what I think. I don't think he's going to no 130. I think he wants to clear out the division. He needs to fight. He needs to unify the division, the first of all, before he goes to anywhere near 130. He can't leave that weight class without fighting any of the rest of the champions. Come on, man.
But why he can't get none of these champions in the ring?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Because I don't hear him calling them out like that. I hear him calling out Leo Santa Cruz, St. Davis, Terrence Crawford. That's who I hear.
Read these other champions, though.
I think we got some people in here from the Philippines in here. Shout out to the Philippines. Filipino, what up, though? Yeah, cause they talking right here, I guess. Yeah. Shout out to the Filipino audience. Shout out to the Philippines. Yeah, man. I just think the kid got to do more. And you can't just keep saying like these guys won't fight me. These guys won't fight me. Did you go up in weight to 130? Did you try? I don't hear him calling him.
Who is he with though? Is he who is he with?
PBC.
Yeah. So Al Heyman had him on the shelf again.
Yeah, this is TGB Promotions right here. So that's the co-promoter right here for this. And it's Al Heyman. This Showtime. He with Al Heyman. Why this ain't popping?
At least they ain't putting it on pay-per-view, boy.
This is weird. It says over here, it says I got 31 people watching, but right here it says I got 10 people watching. It says 31 over here. That's crazy. Y'all get the likes up on the way in the room. Somebody in the chat said, oh, I forgot Facebook account. So some people watching on Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. Somebody said at the same time, let me see this. He said it's crazy he a fighter and a legit coach at the same time. And I heard low key he probably trained himself for this fight. How's that gonna work? They said a lot of smoke at 130. He might not want that, but he called out St. Davis though.
Nah, he wants 10. Yeah, he wants 10. He wants 10. He wants 10. He wants 10.
It's a good payday. I would fight St. Davis. I know he's gonna beat me because I'm gonna have to lose all this damn weight. He be a half a man in there.
I don't want to see 10.
100 pounds. I'm gonna look like I'm smoking that ooey. Ooey.
Smoking a sticky icky boy.
Nah, that cracky yacky. That's what I'm gonna look like. I'm gonna be skinny as a crackhead in there. I'm gonna be looking like Gary Russell, drained down.
I think Gary Russell will take the right fights at 130. He ain't fighting anybody at 130. Tank, he'll definitely fight Tank at 130, 135. No problem.
Yeah, man. I just don't see what the kid is
I just regret. I just hate when these boxers, the prime boxers, they don't understand that their prime years. Why are you wasting it? Why was you on the bench for 2 years? What was you doing? I don't understand. Why was you not at Al Heyman's door begging for fights? I don't understand. Calling out these champions. At one stage, I thought Gary Russell was going to be. I thought Gary Russell was so great at one stage until I saw him get destroyed by Lomachenko, and I said, "This guy better come back." After this fight, he wants Lomachenko. He called out Lomachenko after he called him out. He wants that revenge. I want to see that. And Lomachenko will definitely go back to 130 for Gary Russell.
You think so? I thought Lomachenko didn't want that rematch when they had it.
Yeah, money talks, man. That's what I said, man. Money talks.
Gary ain't from Baltimore. Gary from DC, I think. Somebody said
he's from DC, man. He's from DC, man.
Tank is Baltimore.
Yeah, Gary Russell's from DC, man.
Yeah, I'm from the same city. That is not the same. Now, I heard people say the DMV area, but the dudes I know in Baltimore don't claim DMV. They claim Baltimore. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Like, I don't want to belabor the point on this, but Gary Russell got to do something on me. Win, lose, or draw. The big fights for him are at 130 or 135. Now, I don't think he should just jump straight up to 135. You know what I'm saying? I need to build himself up to that. But he gotta do something, man. Like, this was bad. This is a little bad. Already talking about the injury. Like I said, we got the Trump looking like dude right here. Looking around, looking at the scale. Look how I'm looking at Gary. Like, damn, bro, you missed the weight. Yeah. Then he looking at the guy. He's looking at his waistband. He reading his tattoos. What up, DJ? Like, he's looking at his navel ring or whatever. He is not looking at Mark Magsayo eye to eye. And he was the first one to look away.
Yeah, he ain't seen no one's face in 2 years, man.
Look how full Mark Magsayo looks. And he was a half-pound lighter on the scale. Look how full he looks. Gary drained down another pound after this. I imagine what he looked like.
I'm telling you, man, that Mark Magsayo guy's got some thunder in his hands. He's gonna stone brick wall knockout. He's gonna stop Gary Russell.
Oh, so you got Gary Russell getting stopped.
Yeah, you're gonna stop him, and then that's gonna be Gary Russell's excuse to be like, let me clean out this weight class, or he's gonna get the rematch. Is there a rematch closing this fight? That's what I want to know.
It probably not, because he's a mandatory, ain't he? Ain't he a mandatory?
Yeah, mandatory.
Yeah, I don't think the mandatory, like, you got to give him a rematch. I don't think they ain't got to put no rematch in there. Not for the mandatory. Maybe that's the who sanctioned body was that where they was like, damn, it ain't no rematch clause. Like T.O. didn't have no rematch clause because old boy was the mandatory for his IBF. So I don't know if that's the IBF or if that's with everybody, but T.O. didn't have no rematch clause for the Greek kid. What's the Greek guy he just lost to? Cambosis from Australia. Yeah, man. I'm looking at the survey. We got 37 votes. Let me get 37 likes. Got 44 people watching, yo. 44 people watching. Let's get 44 likes. I see people agreeing. People agreeing. Gary Russell should move up. Win, lose, or draw.
No, he needs to fight one of these monsters, man. He needs to fight at least Kiko Martinez or Navarrete before he leaves that weight class, man. He needs to say I dominated my weight class before I went to 130. He can't just jump to 130 after 2 years.
He can.
He can try and fight Agawa, get an IBF title there, because he ain't fucking with none of nobody else. Them guys are too big, man. Them guys are big.
Yeah, but maybe he's training himself. Maybe this is what's stopping the knockouts.
No, Gary Russell says he keeps himself in shape, man. He said for the past 2 years, he said, yeah, don't worry, man. I keep myself in shape, man. If you need to run 3 miles, we can run 3 miles. He said he's been keeping himself in shape. He said he's been in the gym. He said he's been doing his shit. So he ain't draining nothing. He said he's fine. Now he's talking about, I got an injury, but what are you talking about?
Even up to this fight, I didn't see him flexing on the IG like that. I usually see him flexing on the IG, showing how ripped he is, but I ain't been seeing none of that leading up to this.
Yeah, he's been focused. He said he's been focused on this fight. This is his comeback fight, so I want to see what this comeback's all about, because he better not go in there and just get destroyed by this Mark Magsayo guy. Because if he does, he's got some unfinished business. He can't just get destroyed and then go up to 130 and talk about Stevenson and even Gutierrez. No.
Yo, shout out to Silverhawk. Silverhawk, that's what's up. She said, why hasn't he unified? Good question.
He hasn't fought no champ. He's moving like Charlo. He can come like Charlo. He hasn't fought no champions. He hasn't fought not one champion. 6 fights in 7 years. No champions. It doesn't make sense.
I like Gary Russell, but this ain't gonna get you to the top, baby. This ain't gonna get you in the Hall of Fame. He is not having a Hall of Fame career right now.
No.
You want to go to the Hall? You try? Because look, let me pull up this pay, because I pulled this up too. I think he getting paid like about 1.5. Let me see. Gary Russell Jr. Mark Magsayo purse. Now, when I pulled this up, this kind of threw me off. Now, this is according to TotalSport.com, right? Then I looked this up. I saw this on also on the sportsgrill.com. But when I pulled this up, they said pay-per-view revenue. This ain't on pay-per-view. How do y'all get? Are y'all gonna be able to have this fight in the UK?
No, I think we have to buy it.
Yeah, how would you buy it? You buy a pay-per-view or something?
Yeah, we just buy a pay-per-view. I'm not sure if it comes.
Oh man, find out how much that is and send me an IG or to let me know, or because I don't know. I don't even see that over here. Because they saying Gary Russell is getting $500,000.
Sure.
$500,000, $500,000, and he gets 70% of the pay-per-view split versus Mark Magsayo get 30% total payouts. He's expecting that's $1 million including pay-per-view bonus. Where is this pay-per-view at? The people that could buy this pay-per-view, like, because I don't think, are they paying? Is it pay-per-view in the Philippines?
Okay.
Somebody let me know.
You can buy it on the Zone. I think you can buy it on the Zone, man.
Here. The Zone buying rights to this fight if you over there in the UK? No, they're not. They compete with Showtime. They ain't buying this. They ain't doing that.
This isn't here.
It says, oh, that's what it's saying over there?
Yeah, Gary Russell versus Mark Magsayo. Start, date, time, channel, live, stream. Watch the Zone boxing show and live fights on the Zone.
How much they selling y'all this fight, this pay-per-view for? Oh, no, it's the Zone, so you just buy the membership, right?
Yeah, literally.
I don't see no the Zone banner on the back of on their background though. I'm gonna look this up. Let me see who's calling real quick. 240, you got the flow. What's your name? Where you calling from, family? Turn
What's
the
up, man?
YouTube.
That's P, man. With it.
What up, my G? What's poppin',
Man.
P?
Man, like I was saying, man, I've been hearing a lot of people, man, saying this is an upset and all this shit, man. Nah, man, Gary Russell gonna straight do that motherfucker tomorrow. You hear me?
Go ahead.
You know, man, I'm getting tired of everybody saying why he not moving up, all this. He's not moving up because he's not want to let his belt go, number one. Number two, if he move up, he's gonna fight 4 belts moving up. You don't want to be having to fight this one, this one, getting in line to get a title shot. You know what I mean? You understand that, Mark?
He the WBC champ. When he move up, he gonna get a shot right away. Just same as Jamal Charlo got a shot. You got to fight one shot. You're gonna fight the number one, and then you're gonna get the title shot, or they're gonna have to give up that belt.
The thing about it is this, though, Mark. If they don't want to get in the ring with him, who he gonna fight?
They're gonna have to drop the belt, same way like Canelo dropped the belt and gave it to Charlo.
Yeah, well, like I say, man, I'm a Gary Russell fan to death. The whole Russell family, so they from around the corner, man.
Well, let me ask you
I'm with him all day long.
Take your bias out of it. Let me ask you this. No bias, right?
Okay.
And I just want you to keep it a buck. Him moving up 4 pounds. Why is he? I got a couple questions. Why is he still chasing Leo Santa Cruz, who just got knocked out by Tank Davis? What? And if you calling out Tank Davis,
Leo?
Bro, he just started. I heard him talking about it now today.
He said that this is what he said.
Well, no, yesterday.
Gary, this is what Gary said. He said that he will fight Leo Santa Cruz to unify because Leo Santa Cruz still has the 126-pound belt. Am I right or wrong?
I don't believe he has that. He don't have that belt.
Yes, he do. He still has the belt at 126.
No, he's got the WBA. He's got the WBA.
Unify to fight Leo Santa Cruz. He said he would do that. He said, but the revenue for the fight, he said he don't think it's as big as it was because he lost the Tank. And now, what's your second question about Tank Davis? What you say?
Now, if he'll go up in weight, if he willing to talk about he talking about he want to fight Tank Davis. Tank Davis is at 135. I've heard Gary Russell talk about calling out Terrence Crawford, who's 147.
Yeah.
So why he can't go up? Hold up, bro. So why he can't go up 4 pounds?
He will go up 4 pounds. He will go up 4 pounds, but the people that he want to fight is at 135. You heard him say he want a rematch with Subriel Lomachenko, number one, and then he turned around and said he want to fight Tank Davis in the two fights that he want the most.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, Leo got so we can't get him in the ring with Kiko Martinez. We can't get him in.
He already beat Kiko.
But Kiko got the IBF right now though.
And Gary and Kiko was the unified with Gary is that fight will be over before the piece is made, man. But anyway, go ahead.
So you fight him again and take his belt. Fight him again and take his IBF belt.
We can't get him in the ring to unify with Navarrete. We can't get him in there with Leo Santa Cruz. He been waiting for these fights for 2 years. The man is going to be 34 this year. How long should he stay in this division?
I'm saying, hey, Marcus, you got to realize this, Marcus. And who on the other end with you, Marcus?
That's Cassidy from the UK, and I got my guy D Nice on the line too.
D Nice, what's up, man? Cassidy from the UK, what's going on, home? I'm gonna say this, man. He could call the fighters out all he wants. If they don't want to get in the ring with him, who the fuck he gonna fight? Shadow box?
No, you move up in weight, bro. And you make the WBC make you you got to fight somebody. They got to give you a shot.
And see, Marcus, that's the thing.
Shakur Stevenson is there. That's big money.
Back to what I was saying again, Marcus. Gary Russell first said that the only way he has dropped his belt at 126 is if he had a title shot. He's moving up to a straight title shot. If he's not moving up to a title shot, he's not dropping his belt at 126. I don't blame him. Why the fuck should he have to move up to 135 and move himself up to the ranks to get a title shot?
I'm talking about 130. I'm talking about 130.
The same way at 130.
No. At 130, he can do like Charlo did. Charlo moved up in weight. He fought one fight, and the next fight was supposed to be for the title. Canelo chose not to fight him. He got franchised and dropped the belt.
I'm thinking he's going to move up. But why don't you get some of these champions to grow some nuts, then get in the ring with them? Yeah.
I feel you. Hey, look, Gary been there for 6 years, though, man. He been a champ for 6. He fought 7 times in 6 years.
Yeah, but number one, Marcus, it comes from this, Marcus. It comes from the media, number one, and the fans, number two. If you're not pressing for the fight, then they're going to keep overlooking them, the motherfucking people that's supposed to fight, just like his brother. And Antoine at 140.
So why can't he leave Al Heyman and go to Top Rank? Why can't he leave Al Heyman and go to Eddie Hearn? Why can't he chase these guys that are underneath these banners? You can't just expect them to go, oh, why they not getting in the ring with Gary Russell? What he needs to do the most, and he hasn't been doing the most.
And after this, I'm gonna let D Nice reply.
Number one, bro, he's not with Al Heyman. Al Heyman is his advisor. Gary Russell is a free agent. Okay. Let's get that understood first.
That makes it even worse then.
What has he been doing? But he has a PBC TV deal though, right? He fights on PBC TV.
He don't have a deal with PBC. They are his advisors.
Okay.
Gary Russell is a free agent.
Okay. Well, they've been advising him to do nothing. They've advised him to do nothing.
No. Let him talk, Cassidy. Go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, PBC is his advisor. He used PBC for his advisors, but he's not trying under them with no deal. He doesn't have a deal with them. That's what I'm saying.
Now, and DJ making a good point. These guys, Kiko's about to fight Warrington for the IBA featherweight title. Navarrete is supposed to be moving up the super featherweight. Come on, Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz fighting. Look, Santa Cruz fight is about to be at super featherweight.
Okay, that's 130, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna say this, Marcus. Why the media? I don't be the one interviewing these guys. You know what I mean? I'm just like a normal fan. But I'm just saying, why the media don't press with this shit? They get Tank Davis on the line. What's up with Mr. Gary Russell Jr.? This man been calling you over 6 years. Why you don't want to fight him? Why you don't want to get in the ring with him? Come on.
But look, why would we ask a 135? Hold on. That's like asking a guy at 147 about a guy at 135. Like why? That's like asking Bud Crawford why you ducking Tank Davis. He 2 divisions lighter. Once he get up here, hold up. Once he get up there, we can talk.
I'm gonna say this. All right. What's his name, man? Albemarle. That's his name. The one that fucked his eye.
Abner Matias.
Yeah. Okay. He was at 126. When Tank was at 130, who was Tank supposed to fight? Albemarle, right?
Right.
So what's the difference? What the fuck is the difference?
Fair enough.
That's all they got to do is make the fight.
Fair enough. So you think?
Come on.
So you think we should be applying pressure on these other guys as well?
Gary Russell. Pressure on him.
So Gary Russell is basically the Terrence Crawford of his division.
I'm like this, Mark.
D-Nice, I got you after this.
In the world is no. You from Atlanta, Marcus? You can put Gary Russell Jr. and Tank Davis in Atlanta. You can put them in California. You can put them in Vegas. You can put them in the Barcade Center. You can put them in the Verizon Center in D.C. You can put them wherever, and they're going to sell the fuck out.
I believe.
You want to know why?
I'll travel with that shit.
That's what everybody in the DMV wants. You got a Baltimore fighter fighting a D.C. fighter.
Come on.
Baltimore don't like us anyway. They you know what I mean?
I know. You know, I used to live in Baltimore. I got family still.
Yeah, they don't like us because they try to say we Bama's and all this because they I ain't gonna get into all that because I got some good men on Baltimore. I'm not even gonna do that. I got some good guys in DC. you know what I mean? I got some good men out of Baltimore, some real good, thorough, get money men. So I'm not even gonna do that. But my thing is, not all Baltimore people don't like DC, but you know what I'm
I know exactly what you mean. It's a good rivalry though, bro. It's a rivalry.
Yeah, it's a rivalry. But at the end of the day, it's gonna sell the fuck out. So what does he keep saying that it ain't gonna sell? I mean, he don't sell out crowds. Make the fight. The fight will get sold out. Right or wrong?
Yeah, man. But I think Gary Russell, man, when he coming in there missing weight like this, it's telling, bro. 2 years out the ring, chasing Leo, chasing these other guys. Let me say this. As soon as I say something you don't like, you cut me right off. I just feel like for him to get the money fights that he's looking for, it's gonna be at a higher weight. He can't get these guys in the ring. Ain't nobody putting no pressure on them. I guess they protected.
Okay, and I'm gonna say this.
But he'll move up and Shakur fight him. Chris Colbert to fight him.
Shakur people are the only one that will fight.
No, Jamel Herring to fight him, Colbert to fight him.
I got a lot of respect for Shakur. Shakur shot Lil Young. He gonna be one of the youngest that's gonna be the face of boxing. Yeah, trust me. So is shot.
Let me let this guy D Nice get a bar off because he been here for a minute. Go ahead, D Nice, get your bars off, my brother.
Salute, fellas, salute. Now, I'm just looking at this from the evidence that we got in hand. And when you start off talking about Gary Russell, you got to ask yourself, who is Gary Russell? That's the first question you got to ask yourself. Because I think a lot of hype has been put into Gary Russell that is undeserved at this point.
Oh, shit.
When Gary Russell started, he was a flash in the pan, man. He was something to watch. You know what I'm saying? The hype around him was warranted at that time. But present day, we have to look at Gary Russell as an underachiever. I truly don't believe no one is scared of Gary Russell. And
let him finish, bro, because he's been patient while we was talking the whole time.
My bad, Mark.
Just let him get his bars.
And this opinion is fueled by the fact that he came in overweight. You've been off for 2 years and you overweight. That's underachieving. Elite fighters don't do that. Elite fighters do not hit the scale overweight. That's not what elite fighters do. Gary Russell at this point is not as good as people made him out to be. That has been proven.
Let him finish, bro.
I mean, my man's, I understand you a fan, but if we looking at what Gary Russell is and what he's accomplished to date, his resume is paper thin. His accomplishments are thin. What are we really talking about when it comes to Gary Russell? Gary Russell only fights once a year. 6 times in 7 years?
7 times in 6 years.
Same thing.
The boogeyman.
Okay, well, he's scared of himself because he's not fighting. And all of the talent, or the majority of the talent, is with the organization which he fights for. Now, if he truly is his own promoter or a free agent, that's even worse. Because the playing field is wide open, yet he still can't get any of the fights. And you can't convince me, based off of what Gary Russell is doing currently, that people are ducking Gary Russell. That makes no sense. An inactive fighter.
Let him be nice. Be nice. He can't take it. Be nice. He said I had all I can stand. I can't stand no more.
I understand, but
go ahead, DC. No, DC, go ahead. DC,
do you?
Boy, go ahead. Get round for your guy.
I'm gonna say this, be nice. All right. I understand how you feel. You know what I mean? I respect how you feel because everybody got a opinion. They're like an asshole. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, number one, you can't make nobody get in the ring with you. You can call on all the fighters you want. The motherfucker don't want to get in the ring, they ain't gonna get in the ring. They're gonna make an excuse, duck hide, do whatever. Number one, he's an underachiever. How is he an underachiever? He's the WBC, the most prestige belt holder for 7 years. How is he an underachiever? Number two, number three. Number three, you know what I mean?
Running thin.
I'm saying,
my man said number one, number five.
Okay, let me respond.
Y'all know marijuana is legal in DC, right? They got the best of the best.
Let me respond.
You ever come in the city, hit me up, man. I got you.
Bro, I got family right there, and I ain't gonna lie, I fly into PWI every time I pull up. So see,
Mark, he running from the convo, man. Let me bring it back.
Bring it back to him.
Man, bring it back.
Nah, I called Gary Russell an underachiever because when he came into the sport, he was touted as a superstar. He came up with the Errol Spences, the Crawfords, the Porters, all them. He was judged ahead of all of them dudes based on talent. Gary Russell was the man when he came into boxing, or he was scheduled to be the man. And he fell short of those goals. You can't be the man fighting once a year in your prime. The other fighters aren't responsible for the frequency of Gary Russell's fights. Now, as all of the call-outs, there is no evidence that those call-outs were denied by any of those fighters. For one. For two, if he is a free agent, the other people that he called out aren't. So you still have to do business with those other agencies. Now, as far as Tank Davis go, that's the same side of the street. If the powers that be wanted that fight to be made, they would have. And something else we got to examine. Gary Russell doesn't appear to be on the ends with the PBC and them guys over there. That's just.
I think D Nice. I think they got a blackball or something. They had a blackball.
But why?
And D Nice, when you're not talking, mute your mic because they saying your audio in the chat. They said your audio.
Gotcha.
He been calling on Tank Davis. He done called Floyd all types of bitches. You know what I mean? And you know Floyd, he real sensitive. He like a female. He real sensitive. You call him a bitch, you gonna call Al Heyman and say, man, don't give Gary Russell no fight. The only fight he get is mandatory if he get a mandatory. You know what I mean? So, you know, Floyd Mayweather got a whole lot of say-so in PBC, bro. Come on, let's be for real.
So Gary is with PBC then?
No, they is his advisor. Al Heyman is his advisor.
Okay.
Al Heyman is PBC, but Al Heyman is his advisor, so that means that he's fighting under PBC, like you said, but he's not. He don't have a contract with them. If you understand what I'm saying?
No, I do not understand that at all.
How would you judge Al Heyman? How would you judge Al Heyman's performance as an advisor at this point?
Yes.
Some shit.
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
I said some shit.
Exactly. He's advised him to do nothing.
Like Gary Hay was Lumpicino.
He's advised him.
But that's Bob Arum doing that for him too, though, right?
Nah, Bob Arum don't got nothing to do with PBC.
No, Bob Arum. No. Lomachenko was his fighter.
Right at that time, they fought for that vacant belt. At that time, because Lumpicino, he was top rank. So they fought for that, you know what I mean? But ever since then, he could never get another big fight. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was Al Heyman. You know what I mean? He calling fighters out. He wearing Leo Santa Cruz shirt after the motherfucking fight. Give me Leo next aisle and all that on the back of his shirt, and they won't give him the fight. So it ain't like he ain't calling them out.
But let's be fair though, Leo Santa Cruz has been fighting bigger fights too. He's been getting that bag. I mean? He getting to the bag.
He didn't call Leo Santa Cruz father, put his arm around him. So Leo,
and he was wrong for that though. And he was wrong for that too, because then his dad had some health issues after that.
Man, Mark, he was trying to get a fight. That man, he wasn't harming that man father. He didn't do nothing or mean no harm to that man father. He's trying to get Leo Santa Cruz to come out and fight him. That's all that was, man. He didn't hurt that man. He didn't threaten that man. He didn't do nothing to that man.
But it's implied though, bro. Come on, man. It's insinuating. It's implied.
Okay. If Leo felt some type of way, why he ain't signed a contract and fight him?
That's probably why he didn't sign the contract and fight him. I'm not gonna help you get no money playing with me like that.
Man, but I get it. Cowards, man.
I get it.
Them dudes cowards, man. Them dudes are cold cowards.
They're not cowards, man. He fought Tank Davis. Tank Davis is a tank monster. There's no coward. No. Leo Santa Cruz is a Mexican man. He's got pride and principles. He doesn't work like that. You can't be doing that type of things to his family and think, yeah, I'm gonna go get the bag with you now. No, it doesn't work like that.
Well, he fought Tank Davis for the biggest payday of his career.
As he should. And Gary Russell's done nothing. Gary Russell's done nothing. Gary Russell's got no bag for 2 years.
But the thing about it, my man.
And after this, we got to move forward.
Gary Russell was calling Leo Santa Cruz out 5-6 years before he even got to Tank Davis fight. And he never said anything about Gary Russell. Even stepping in the ring with him or anything.
Hey, Nash.
Y'all better look back.
Hey, look, but pull up tomorrow. You know we're going to do the fight party tomorrow. So pull up tomorrow. We're going to do the fight party, and we're going to do the immediate reaction. So don't miss that one. Don't miss that call, DC.
Man, listen.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to call after the fight so I can talk shit.
Let's go. I'm going to look forward to it, all right?
Okay.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you for your time.
Right,
hey, plug
you got all y'all, man.
Bro, you got
all y'all, man.
My brother, I appreciate you. Look, you got anything you want to plug and promote? Your IG, Twitter, or you got a channel or anything? Or any business?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Everything's straight.
All right, my brother.
I appreciate y'all, man. Salute to all y'all, man.
Yo, we love Gary. I just want what's best for him, and I hate to see him losing years off his career and off his prime like this, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm not gonna let nobody talk bad about my man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clarify that shit.
Sir, you are violating rule number 1 though of the boxing commandments. Thou shalt not fanboy for any fighter.
All right, but I'll holler at you tomorrow, man.
All right.
Hey, man.
He ain't like that shit at the end.
No, he didn't.
He ain't like that shit. Thou shalt not fanboy for any fighter.
Hey, before you move on, let me make one last statement on Gary Russell.
Go for it, my brother. You got the flow. Cassidy, mute your mic while he's talking. Because whatever you got going on, I'm hearing myself. Like it's on speaker or it's loud. He's up. So go ahead.
I think Gary Russell had his one shot at greatness and he failed. The Lomachenko fight was his step into the place where he thought he should be and where many others thought that he would be. But since that fight, Gary Russell's career has been mediocre at best. For whatever reason, he chooses to fight once a year, and I never understood what that was about. But Gary Russell always struck me as arrogant, and his arrogance was confidence when he began. But right now, it's just simply arrogance and it's unwarranted because, I mean, he's not a star in the sport of boxing. There are thousands of people who don't have a clue who Gary Russell is. If you talk about not promoting, he's Terrence Crawford times 10. The only time you hear from Gary Russell is when a fight is a few months out. So, I mean, we got to look at it for what it is, man. Gary Russell just is not that. Gary Russell is, I mean, an average fighter. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yo, you sound like you was about to hit him with the Jay-Z line. Had a spark when you started, and now you just garbage. Went from top 10 to not mentioned at all. To your little brother's boxing fights are getting mentioned more than yours.
Right. That describes him to the T.
Man, I ain't gonna never get that Gary Russell.
That's hard, Mark. You had a spark when you started. Now you just garbage. Yeah, that's it. And that's it right there. And that weigh-in solidified that.
Put it on the screen, Martinez. Let me put it back on the screen. Look how my Ben Crump, the brother over here looking like Ben Crump. Look how he looking right here. He looking down at the scale. Gary looking down at the scale. He look how he cut his eyes at Gary like, nigga, please. What the hell is going on? What you want me to do? Yeah, man.
You been out for 2 years, nigga? You been out for 2 years? You coming on the weight like that? Come on, man.
Come on, bro. That's why he coming in weight like that. It's gonna get worse for these PBC guys too. Watch Thurman. Watch Thurman come in and stink the joint up. All right, but look, go ahead on. Yeah, man. I don't want to say Gary Russell's garbage, but yeah, man, you went really bodyguard hard on him, D Nice. Damn, you went hard on him. I ain't gonna go that hard. His brother is in mention more than him.
That's a fact.
We seen him in the corner more than we see him in the ring, brother. You are a fighter.
Exactly.
Okay, bro, he made weight. Yes, he made weight. Yes, he did make weight. Look how he look. Let me mute you, D Nice. I keep hearing that whomping while I'm talking. Hey, DJ, yes, he did make weight on the second attempt, and it took him an hour. Look how he looks right here. Now, I wonder how drained he looked. Let me take the phone number off. I ain't taking no more calls, guys. I'm about to end this one, and I'm going to start another live. We're going to be doing a hip-hop show. I'm going to end this one. We're going to start another live. We're going to do a hip-hop show. But look how he looks right here compared to his opponent. Opponent look more full. Look at his opponent's face. His neck and shoulders, chest area, he just looks fuller. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. Body language is telling. He barely looked at him out. Yeah, he made weight, but did he just take a dump and make some weight? Or did he have to go get on that treadmill and wear a bag to gain some weight? I mean, lose the weight. Meant to say lose the weight. That's all I'm saying, man. I think the guy biggest and best fights might be up in the weight. But what I don't like, DJ D Nice, when you said he blew his only opportunity. Damn, he only get one chance. Lomachenko keep getting chances. Like, why he keep getting chances? Why goofy ass Sergey Kovalev keep getting chances? Go ahead, D Nice, make it make sense.
You know, I mean, it's different strokes for different folks. For one, you know, everybody isn't afforded the same opportunities. But he had his opportunity, and the opportunity that he didn't accomplish it. And I'm only judging off of what happened afterwards. So present date, it looks like the Lomachenko was his only fight, was his only opportunity, because there hasn't been one since. And nothing else has come about. He can't even get the fights on his side of the street. That's what leads me to believe that the opportunity that he got with Lomachenko was his one and only opportunity that he was supposed to capitalize on, and he didn't. I think that rubbed him the wrong way, because I know Al Heyman do not like losing to Bob Arum. Why do you think the Crawford fight hasn't been made? And that's all I got to say on that.
Give me your final thoughts. You got a channel you in? Anything you want to plug, DJ? I mean, D Nice.
No, man, I'm just an avid boxing fan. Love talking boxing, love talking hip hop, man, and shooting the shit. And if somebody get out of line, I definitely will roast their ass.
Yeah, man, you kind of went hard on my boy from DC. I ain't expect that from you, bro. He said, "Who is Gary Russell?" Damn, bro. And by the end of it, you told me who Gary Russell was. Gary Russell is Rock. He's Charles Dutton on Rock. He's the trash man.
And I ain't calling him trash because he's talented. But he never did what he should have with that talent. And I'm just basing it on current date, what has taken place. He hasn't. And then he started making himself look foolish when he got to calling out Terrence Crawford. Like, for one, that fight ain't even possible. For two, you can't do shit with Terrence Crawford. Like, let's be real. You had your hands full. You had your hands full with Lomachenko. What the fuck you gonna do with a Terrence Crawford?
Jojo Diaz.
Yeah. I mean, that was a fight. I thought he whooped Jojo Diaz, but that definitely
he beat Jojo, but Jojo by the end of it, he couldn't get Jojo out film there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a fight. So that just furthered my point. Like, what the fuck you gonna do with Terrence Crawford, man? As if that was even possible.
Oh, I know what he gonna do. He getting that with Bud Crawford. It's gonna look like this. All day. All day. Slap. All day. Slap. Fucking with Bud.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
All day. He can't rock with my boy Bud Crawford.
So that just furthered the legend of Gary Russell, man. So at this point, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Gary Russell retired.
And
to be honest with you, he probably making more money, in different business ventures than he is in boxing.
Well, thou shalt not pocket watch another fighter's money.
Yeah, I understand that, and I'm not watching money.
But since it's out there, here's the persons. He getting paid $500,000 for this, $500,000. Mark Magsayo is getting $175. That's a 70-30 split, and on the pay-per-views. And I'm like, who's buying this on paper? It's on free Showtime for me. He said they can buy it on the zone.
How does that work?
I don't even know how that works, bro.
You just have to buy the zone membership, and then the fight is there on the membership card, isn't it?
Oh, well, I mean, they can forget about that bonus.
Yeah, you made a nice point. He came up in that crop of Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. Like his career has gone no. Like he's meant to be. Like that's what I'm saying. He's had 31 fights, 18 knockouts. You're meant to be promoted correctly. He has not been promoted correctly. That's what I'm saying. No one knows Gary Russell. He's in the WBC. He's got the most prestigious belt, and no one knows him. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it.
Can we kill that most prestigious belt thing? I don't think that applies to the WBC at this point.
Right. They don't make the French fries belt. They fucked the game up.
They fucked up, man.
They made the French fries belt, and they got 2 non-ranked fighters coming off of losses in a title eliminator. The most prestigious title, that's gone. Like that. I wish people would stop even saying that. That doesn't apply to me.
But he in the UK, it's probably still means something over there. But look, let me
100%.
A lie is a lie, no matter where it's at. Man.
Fair enough. Let's close it out. D Nice, anything you want to say to the people? Cause I'm about to start this next show. It's gonna be a hip hop show. We're gonna be using the tier thing. We're gonna be doing the tiers, and we're gonna rank all of these songs. Somebody already got them made up, so we're gonna rank these songs from best song ever to super trash. So it's gonna be a fun show because we're gonna be here tomorrow talking about boxing as well. I'm gonna be here all night tomorrow, so let's switch it up.
No doubt. I just want to tell the people, man, it's only boxing. You shouldn't be emotionally attached. You shouldn't stress yourself out over something you have no control over. And when you bet, you should really just be betting for fun because those are people in there that you don't have the control of the outcome. Anything can happen. Yes, don't play yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be fun. If you leave the boxing discussion or the boxing match and you flustered and frustrated and feeling the type of way,
you lost.
You should.
You lost.
You shouldn't partake in the sport, man, because it's supposed to be for fun, and that's me.
Absolutely, have some damn self-control, bro. Don't be telling somebody I'm gonna bring the AK to where you stay through the Wi-Fi, homie. Because I talked about your favorite fighter. You won't harm on me and my family. Because I talked about your favorite fighter, bruh. Do you feel that way for Skip Bayless? And do you call it? Do you send them threatening emails to ESPN about Max Kellerman? No. But since I'm Mark Nash and you see me on the internet, you think my family don't matter. We do matter, bro. That's crazy. Cassidy, take us home, man. Got anything you want to plug and promote? Shout out to the UK.
No, Mark Nash, man. I just want to thank you for this opportunity and your great platform, innit? You get me, fam. You're a real guy. Thank you, D Nice, as well, for your intake, and you got a smart mind about boxing. I'm just a real boxing, you get me, fan. I've been watching the sport for years. I love it. I love what you do, Mark Nash. Blessings to you, D Nice, and I'll join you guys.
D Nice.
Whenever you, D Nice.
We're not related.
Yes, sir.
And it sounds like you call him D Nash. And you know they
D-Nash.
be calling me Mario Nash because you called me Mario one time.
Yeah, sorry about that. It looks like Mario. It looks like Mario, innit? But it's a Q, innit? It's a Q.
They keep calling me Super Mario Nash, bro.
No, you're the only guy that I've ever seen of the Q like at the end of the mark, innit? Like over here, it's M-A-R-K, innit? Like, or M-A-R-C. So
yeah, it's like Marquise. Yeah, you know Marquise.
Okay,
like
Marquise. Yes. Okay, yes.
Or Marquez, or if it's Spanish, it'll be Marquez.
Marquez. Okay, yeah.
But it's Marquez and nigga. No, I'm joking, mama. I love you. My mom was like, no. I'm joking. In project terms, it's Marquez. Marcus, Marquise. I don't care. Just spell it right on the check, baby. It's your man Mark Nash. It's been another great episode of Breaking Beat. Oh, Cassidy, did you plug your channel or anything? Or your
it's cool. No, it's cool.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Thank you, Mark, man.
All right, look. This has been another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. I'm about to end this broadcast, and I'm instantly going to start this next broadcast, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about some hip-hop and things like that. So you into hip-hop, just refresh your screen, go over there, and yeah, we're going to be right back, all right? I love y'all.
Smash that like button, man.
Yeah, smash that like button. Yeah, love yourself. I'll see y'all tomorrow for boxing talk, for the fight. If you here for some hip-hop talk, I'll see you in about 30 seconds or less. Let me run this outro. Look, it's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly because life is serious enough. If you can't take a joke, this ain't going to be the show for you. And if you're mad, cry in the car. And if you're sending me hate mails and death messages, silence. Eat a dick and learn how to take a joke, all right? It's your man Mark Nash, Breaking Beats. I'll see y'all right after the outro. I love y'all. Thanks, D Nice. Thank you, UK Cassidy, for your time. Let's get it.
This that squad sound.
All right, that's the end of the box inside of the show. Refresh your screen. We're going live right now.